It is not a hunting game, but a confrontation between farmers to protect their crops. And we, the farmers, have fought day and night to prevent the invasion of these destroyers. In Iowa, feral hogs are considered an invasive species and can be hunted year-round. So we bring rifles, silencers, and dog to track down and kill the hogs. The feeling was strangely thrilling. My friends and I, who were farmers, were now holding rifles, quietly ambushing in the middle of a cornfield, our ears straining to catch any unusual sounds. Oh, after a few hours of searching the cornfield, my dogs discovered the wild boar. Suddenly, it rushed towards me. Without hesitation, I opened fire to take it down. This pig is very heavy. It probably ate a lot of corn in the field. It is right to kill it. To search for wild boars in the cornfields, we use dozens of hunting dogs. A gunshot rang out in the cornfield. It was my buddy who had taken down a wild boar. Suddenly, a wild boar ran out of the cornfield. I raised my gun and pulled the trigger. The sound of the gunshot tore through the quiet air. The wild boar fell down. It was bigger than the wild boar my friend had just shot. "Focus, buddy. I hear some noise," my companion whispered. As soon as he finished speaking, a wild boar appeared. Not missing the opportunity, I aimed accurately and shot it down quickly. Sometimes, to defeat wild boars, we rely not only on guns and bullets, but also on understanding the behavior of wild boars. After a decisive shot, the wild boar was taken down. To avoid wasting too much bullets, you must aim accurately. Someone asked me, "Do you feel bad about hunting them like that?" Honestly, I don't enjoy killing them. But I have no choice. Not only do they destroy crops, they're also dangerous to livestock and even children. A neighbor once told me that his dairy cow was attacked by a wild boar at night and was seriously injured. The cost of replanting corn per hectare is already high, but if we let wild boars destroy it, we will lose the whole crop.
Volta aqui, não. Vira aqui agora, pra esquerda tudo, pra direita tudo. Acompanha ele. Pra cá. Vira pra esquerda. Vai. Aí.
After a period of continuous hunting of wild boars, I have learned a lot. This invasive species has an extremely frightening reproductive ability. If not controlled in time, they will multiply like an epidemic. In particular, do not be subjective, because if you're negligent for just a few days, they will return and continue to destroy. All the pigs caught are shot down with guns. We do this to completely prevent wild pigs from breeding and destroying crops.
Get it, chicken.
On this trip, we stopped by the suburbs, Georgia, near Albany. This area has been severely damaged by wild pigs. Immediately, we planned our action. We brought full equipment. The goal was to sweep the entire area, especially in the fields next to the forest south of Albany.
Hey, what you got there, bud?
When the clock just struck 9 p.m., we were present in a large field next to the Flint River Basin forest. After only a few minutes of scanning with the infrared scope, we discovered the first targets digging up the soil. We quickly got into ambush position, holding our breath, waiting for the opportunity. Once the herd approached, they immediately attacked. The wild boar was taken down, and this was just the beginning. A few nearby targets were frightened and quickly fled. However, my friend was already lying in ambush ahead.
Right here.
In just a moment, the enemy was down. Around 10 p.m., a familiar sound came from the bushes near the edge of the forest. We stopped, observed. It was exactly the targets we were looking for. Split into two groups, surrounded on both sides. As the leader just advanced into the open space, gunshots tore through the night. The wild boar was taken down immediately. The remaining one rushed into the bushes, but could not escape the accurate bullets from the other members of the team. The night grew darker, and more pigs appeared. Do you see? It seemed to be a leader pig. It looked quite large and fierce. That was the moment. A decisive shot was fired. The wild boar fell to the ground. The small wild boar nearby was also quickly taken down, because if it escaped, it would be a threat to the people in the future.
3, 2, 1.
Around 1 a.m., as we set up an ambush near a grassy area, the sound of wild boars digging in the ground rang out right next to our ears.
Back from the south.
At a distance of about 40 meters, within a few seconds of aiming, I successfully took down the giant wild boar with a perfect headshot. The hunt continued. We tried to track down the fleeing wild boars. Although their speed was quite fast, I still seized the opportunity and took down a few more targets. Hunting wild boars here seemed not to be difficult, as they always appeared to feed every night. As time passed, the number of wild boars gradually increased. We fought relentlessly, determined to eradicate this group of destroyers. At this time, the remaining pigs scattered in panic, looking for a way to escape. But they could not escape our barrage of bullets. As the sky neared dawn, the number of wild pigs had decreased significantly. Gunfire continued to ring out steadily in the quiet space of the night, and then each wild pig fell down quickly. Without stopping, we continued to search everywhere, determined to take down as many targets as possible. At around 4 a.m., we were also gradually getting tired, and with the remarkable results of tonight, the group decided to stop the hunting trip here